guys, we are back with another song by Eminem.
Yes.
And which one are we doing today?
Today we're doing We Made You.
Okay, I think I know this.
Yeah, this was a single off of the album.
Like on the radio and stuff?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I just thought I knew it because you play it. I don't know.
No, I don't really play this song. This is my least favorite song on the album.
You've definitely played it before, though.
I mean, if I'm
Like, that's how I know.
if
I
I'm
feel like I
going
know
through the
it.
album,
Yeah.
probably that way. But yeah, this is it, to me it's out of place on the album, but it's a typical Eminem single from, this early part of his career. Kind of jokey, that
Yeah.
shit, making fun of celebrities. It's a good song, but
You just don't like it.
it's my least favorite on the whole album.
I don't particularly care
Yeah,
for it. I don't know.
yeah. It's not a bad song. It's fun,
Yeah,
but it's funny because we just came off of Same Song and Dance.
but it's a great song.
It's very dark, and then you go right into this. It's
Hmm
just funny.
Well, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on all social media channels, links in the description below, and our usernames right there for everything.
All right, here we go. We made you.
Guess who? You miss me? Jessica Simpson, sing the chorus.
When you walked through the door, it was clear to me. You're the one they adore, who they came to see. You're a rock star,
Baby.
Everybody wants you. Yeah. Who can really blame you? We're the ones who made you.
Back by popular demand. Now pop a little Zantac for antacid if you can. You're ready to tackle any task that is at hand. How does it feel? Is it fantastic? Is it grand? Well, look at all the massive masses in the stands. Shady man, no, don't massacre the fans. Damn, I think Kim Kardashian's a man. She stopped him just cause he asked to put his hands on a massive Gluteus Maximus again. Squeeze it in, switch it and pass it to a friend. Can he come back as nasty as he can? Yes, he can. Don't ask me this again. He does not mean to lesbian offend. But Lindsay, please come back to seeing men. Samantha's a 2, you're practically a 10. I know you want me, girl. In fact, I see a grin. Now come in, girl.
Through the door, it was clear to me.
There, since we already heard the chorus.
Yeah, so like that's not Jessica Simpson.
No, it's
I don't know who we're kidding,
yeah,
but it's not her.
yeah. You recognize the song though, obviously, right?
Yeah, I know the song.
Yeah. So it starts the intro. Guess who? Did you miss me? Jessica Simpson, sing the chorus.
Who is singing the chorus?
It says Charmaine Tripp. I don't know who that is. I
I
only know
don't
from this.
either.
Yeah. And then the hook. When you walk through the door, it was clear to me you're the one they adore, who they came to see. You're a rock star, baby. Everybody wants you. Player, who can really blame you? We're the ones who made you.
So they're singing this to Eminem because it's a girl singing.
Yes, so the celebrity culture, all the celebrities are the ones that made him because he was making fun of them.
Oh,
Yeah, so we're the ones who
I
made
thought
you.
that I thought that like we're the ones singing it.
What do you mean?
Like we're the ones who made you, your fan.
So yeah, that too.
Because you
And
wouldn't be anything if we didn't like if no one bought your music or
no, it's
anything.
very true. Yeah,
I
so
don't
I
know.
mean, his fans obviously without their sales, he is
Yeah.
nobody. But yeah, he's a rock star. So the fans did make him, but
But he's singing
he also
to
made
celebrities.
his saying, oh, he got famous by shitting on celebrities, which he proceeds to do throughout the song. You know,
He got famous on like shitting on him his whole life.
yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
So, all right, first verse, back by popular demand. Now pop a little Zantac for antacid if you can. So that's
Or
funny.
antacid?
Yeah, you take it
Or is
for
he saying
antacid.
or antacid?
Now for antacid, because Zantac is an antacid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need an antacid if you have too much acid.
No, I know that. But you would say pop a little Zantac as an antacid. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's hitting my ear wrong.
Well, it would be like pop a Tylenol for pain relief. You know what I mean? So pop a Zantac for
Because
antacid.
then is really anti-acid. It's
Yeah.
just okay, whatever. It's like semantics.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if that's really what he was saying.
You know it is. And then he does the way he emphasizes, like, pop a little Xan tack. He like,
Because it sounds like he's about to say Xanax.
yeah, so he
Like,
kind of like,
we're not saying that.
yeah. So it is interesting though. So obviously the antacid, so I guess he's saying like, I guess like his raps can make people, I guess, upset their stomach and stuff, and you might have acid reflux. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
And then he says, "You're ready to tackle any task that is at hand. How does it feel? Is it fantastic? Is it grand?" So,
I don't know what he's referring to.
yeah. So it's funny. So
Confused.
the rhymes here, they're actually pretty good. Like a lot
Yeah.
of these songs, his poppy hit songs, where he's silly and stuff, we get used to them because they were played everywhere, but the rhyming is actually very good on all of them,
Yeah, and it's really clever too.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, how does it feel? Is it fantastic? Is it grand? Well, look at all the massive masses in the stands. Shady man, no, don't massacre the fans. So again, he's backed by popular demand,
Hmm.
and all these massive masses is a interesting alliteration. And then shady man, don't massacre the fans, which it's kind of
Double entendre.
well, a reference back to Encore, remember? At the end of the
Yeah.
album, he killed all his fans at the concert.
Like literally, but then also like figuratively.
Yeah,
But wouldn't you want that though? So maybe it's not so much a double entendre.
yeah, it's,
I don't know.
he literally killed his fans in the end of
Yeah,
the
that's the
last
bad
album.
one. That's bad.
Yes. He continues, damn, I think Kim Kardashian's a man. She stomped him just 'cause he asked to put his hands on her massive gluteus maximus again.
Again.
I know, so that part's funny. She squeezed him. I mean, she's
She
squeezed him.
squeezed.
She slapped him because he asked to put his hands on her, but again, as if like he did it once and she was fine with
And
it.
then determined that she's a man
Yeah,
because what did he do? She hit him or
Yeah.
whatever.
yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make her a man. It just makes her someone who doesn't want you touching her.
Well, I guess he's saying, "Oh, she hit me. She's really strong. She hit me."
Yeah.
Squeeze it, then squish it, then pass it to a friend, which is really
I
funny.
don't think she liked that either.
Can he come back as nasty as he can? Yes, he can. Can. Don't ask me this again. So it is weird. So he says, "Can." I actually do have the lyrics pulled up because they're
Maybe
always
just
fucked
to
up
fit
here.
in with the flow, he repeats the word.
He does say,
Or maybe he's also saying that he can.
so on Lyric Genius, it's saying, yes, he can, comma, can, Ken. So I don't know
Oh.
if that's like an allusion to like Ken Kniff.
Well, what does he say before that? He goes, can he come back as nasty as he can?
Yes, he can, Ken. Don't ask me this again. So like,
Okay.
which would go with
Interesting.
nasty. And then he goes into the lesbian thing, which Ken Kniff is obviously gay. So it is sandwiched between two things that would apply to Ken Kniff. So,
Yeah. Well, lesbians though. If Ken's
homosexuality.
gay. Yeah.
So, yeah, so can he come back as nasty as he can? Yes, he can. Can. Don't ask me this again. Again, I don't know which lyrics are right. I don't know if it's Ken or Ken, like the person. Either way, we get it. Yeah.
It works either way, I guess.
Yes. Then he says, he does not mean to lesbian offend, but Lindsay, please come back to seeing men. What were you going to say?
What's the difference between just offending and lesbian offending?
I guess offend for being a lesbian.
Yeah, no, I was kidding.
Yeah. He says, but Lindsay, please come back to seeing men. Samantha's a 2. You're practically a 10.
I thought he was saying back to CNN this whole time. So I didn't know who he was talking about. I was like, I don't know the whole cast of CNN. I don't watch it. I was
No.
like, I guess they don't like Samantha on CNN because she's ugly. But now it makes sense because Lindsay Lohan was dating Sam.
Ronson.
Yeah, the DJ girl.
Yeah, related to Mark Ronson.
What was that again?
I believe he's a DJ.
Oh,
Yeah.
just DJ Jeans.
Yeah, for sure. I think he was a DJ, yeah.
I don't know.
I haven't heard of either of them. It's weird even hearing about Lindsay Lohan and Samantha Ronson. It's so
I
old.
think Samantha Ronson was like dating Kristen Stewart.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. And then Lindsay Lohan just did that Christmas special and she's like back now and she's got like a new face. So we definitely don't look alike anymore.
So yeah, he's saying he doesn't mean to lesbian offend, but Lindsay, please come back to seeing men. Samantha's a 2. You're practically a 10. So he's saying, come on, you're hot, Lindsay. She's not. So come date guys again. And he says, I know you want me, girl. In fact, I see you grin. Now come on, girl. And then we go into the chorus, which we left off. So we'll pick up there.
Okay.
10. I know you want me, girl. In fact, I see you grin. Now come in, girl.
Through the door, it was clear to me. You're the one they adore, who they came to see. You're a rock star,
Baby.
everybody wants you. Yeah, who can really blame you? We're the ones who made you.
The enforcer, looking for more women to torture. Walk up to the cutest girl and Charlie Horser. Sorry, Portia, but what's Ellen DeGeneres have that I don't? Are you telling me tenderness? Well, I can be as gentle and as smooth as a gentleman. Give me my Venolin inhaler and 2 Xenadrin, and I'll invite Sarah Palin out to dinner then. Nail her, baby, say hello to my little friend. Brit, forget cape and let's cut out the middlemen. Forget him or you're gonna end up in the hospital again. And this time it won't be for the Ritalin binge. Forget them other men, girl, pay them little attention. And little did I mention that Jennifer's in love with me, John Mayer, so sit on the bench. Man, I swear them other guys, you give them an inch. They take a mile, they got style, but it isn't slim.
Through the door, it was clear to me. You're the one they adore, who they came to see. You're a rock star, everybody wants you. Yeah, who can really blame you? We're the ones who made you.
I don't know why I just remember this, but you once showed me. I don't know why it keeps coming into my head during the chorus. You once showed me like a video or like a song of him doing Ken Kniff and like doing a version of this song.
So that's a skit, and it's on this album.
He's hearing it during the chorus,
You're a
like he.
cock boy. Yeah, it's awesome. So that's funny.
To myself, like, what? Where is that coming from? I had to figure it out at first because my brain just keeps saying it. I'm like, why are you doing that? What does
So
it mean?
it's funny whenever I hear this song or my mind goes to this song, I think of that version too.
Yeah.
Ken Kniff singing. It's very funny.
Is it nuts?
No, so it's like technically the last track. It's weird. It's not a separate skit on this album. It's attached to a song. I believe it's Underground, which is like technically like one of the last songs on the album besides the expanded
So it's
edition.
not like on its own.
No, it's
So it's
actually
like
it's attached to a
It's
track.
a song.
Yeah, I love Underground, so I think it's at the end of
Yeah.
Underground. I'm not sure, but yeah. So
It's so funny.
I mean, we didn't really break down the chorus when we read it. This is
It's like kind of self-explanatory
Yeah.
though. You kind of said that it's like the celebrity singing to him, and then I thought that maybe it could also be his fans.
Yeah, so it's when you walk through the door, it was clear to me you're the one they adore, who they came to see. You're a rock star. Everybody wants you. Player, who can really blame you? So it's saying, oh yeah, he's a player. He's a rock star. Everybody loves him. And because everybody's throwing themselves at him, of course, he's a player. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's so funny. It'll be great when we get to that.
Not that great because I know it.
It's still fucking hysterical. And he does a couple of others. I don't know if you remember on that same skit. He makes fun of a few other songs from this album.
I just remember Cockboy.
Yeah, he does My Mom. We'll get to it.
I think I just have heard the Cockboy part.
Yeah. All right. So, verse 2, he comes in. He says, the enforcer, looking for more women to torture, walk up to the cutest girl and Charlie horse her.
Yo.
That's such a funny line.
Have you guys ever had a Charlie horse? I literally get them so badly that I'll be like sleeping in bed and I'll have to jump off the bed because I don't know what to do with myself.
So, yeah, so he's referring to giving, the Charlie horse is like
How do you give a Charlie?
so that's the point of it. My brother used to do it to me, and we would do it when we were younger. So if you like kind of like dig into the arm, you can. I'm not actually hitting you. You can actually like trigger like a Charlie horse in someone supposedly. It's usually just like a punch feeling, not an actual Charlie horse.
So I can give myself a Charlie horse if I turn my foot the wrong way.
Me too. If I take
It's so
my
bad.
calf, I could do that
Yes.
too. Yeah.
But only one leg.
Yeah.
Like when I get my toes done and she massages, I've had it a couple times where they massage the wrong way and they Charlie horse me and I start freaking out. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's not your fault, but I have a Charlie horse now. And they're like, I don't know what that is. And I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah, it sucks. So he's saying he's the enforcer and he's looking for women to torture. Walks up to the cutest girl and Charlie Horse her, which is so funny. Then he says, "Sorry, Portia. What's Ellen DeGeneres have that I don't? Are you telling me tenderness?" So Portia, what's her last name again?
DeRossi.
Yeah, so obviously she's Ellen's
She
wife
was
or
so
girlfriend.
It was
Wife?
her wife. I don't know if they're still together. Maybe they are. She was so pretty, and then she got a bunch of work done. She's not very pretty.
Yeah. So it's interesting. So this is the second celebrity couple, which also a lesbian couple that he's
Yeah.
referring to in the song. So he's like, so he's trying to get with Portia. He's like,
Well,
what
he's
does,
only referencing the pretty person in the couple.
yeah, of course. He's like, what does Ellen DeGeneres have that I don't? Are you telling me tenderness? Which is
A
funny.
vagina.
Then he says, well, I can be as gentle and smooth as a gentleman. Now give me my Ventolin inhaler and 2 Xenadrin.
What's a Ventolin? Is that like
It's
for
like an
asthma?
inhaler. I think so. Yeah, it is. And 2
And
Xenadrin.
Xenadrin. Isn't that for weight loss?
Yeah, that's so funny. Give me my Ventolin inhaler and 2 Xenadrin, and I'll invite Sarah Palin out to dinner. Then nail her, baby. Say hello to my little friend. So again, this is like silly stuff, but his delivery and the rhyming here is like very fucking good. You know, it's like
Yeah.
so quick, and the
And
bars
shocking. I'm
rhyme.
just like, what are you saying?
Yeah. It says, yeah, he'll invite Sarah Palin out to dinner, then nail her. Baby, say hello to my little friend, which is obviously a play on Scarface, which is the
Yeah.
gun, but
But also penis.
yeah, that's what he's referring to. And then he says, Brit, forget K-Fed. Let's
My
cut
God.
off the middlemen. Forget him, or you're gonna end up in the hospital again. And this time it won't be for the Ritalin binge.
This is so old. Oh my God. What year was this again?
2009, the album came out. So, and the way he says, Brit, forget K-Fed, for years, that's not what I heard. I don't know what I heard. Like, listen, it doesn't even sound like that's what he's saying.
Baby, say hello to my little friend. Brit, forget cave and let's cut out the middleman.
Brit, forget K-Fed, let's cut out the middle. You know what I mean? He says
Yeah,
it
I
so,
hear. I don't hear that.
yeah, it's wild. So he's telling Britney Spears again
Forget
to
Kevin Federline.
Kevin Federline, forget him or you're going to end up in the hospital again, and this time it won't be for the Ritalin binge. So I guess she was hospitalized for doing too much Ritalin.
I'm not sure or familiar
But
with that.
wait a second. So he's saying, let's cut off the middlemen, forget him or you're going to end up in the hospital again. Is he saying that he's going to put her in the hospital if he doesn't date him?
Or Kevin Federline's gonna
Is
put her
fuck
in the
her up?
hospital.
Yeah.
I don't know if he ever hit her. I just know that like they just were not like healthy people together.
No, of course not. But so that's why I don't know if he's referring to that, like, oh, you're gonna go crazy and end up in the hospital because he's not good, or is Eminem saying, if you don't break up with him, I'm gonna put you in the hospital?
Maybe.
It's so funny. Either way, then he says, forget them other men, girl, pay them little attention. And little did I mention that Jennifer's in love with me, John Mayer, so sit on the bench.
Jennifer who
I believe it was Aniston.
was with John Mayer?
Yeah, he dated like everybody at the time.
I don't even remember.
I have whatchamacallit open here. Let's make sure. I believe it's Jennifer Aniston. Let's see. Yes, there's a picture of them.
I like don't even remember that. Oh my God, he was so young.
Oh yes, yeah, because he got in trouble for talking about like the women he slept with, like saying like sexual napalm. I don't remember if that was her or was it like Jessica Simpson? I don't remember. It was somebody. They're like, oh, you're a scumbag because he was talking about like how the women that he slept with were in bed, but he was saying like good things.
Yeah.
But people were like, oh, you're an asshole. So Eminem is saying, he said, little did I mention that Jennifer's in love with me, John Mayer, so sit on the bench. So for this one, he's saying that she already likes him, not that he's pursuing her. But he is telling John, back off, she's mine. Man, I swear them other guys, you give them an inch, they take a mile. They got style, but it isn't slim. So he's saying, You give John Mayer an inch and he fucking starts dating Jennifer Aniston when she really wants to be with me. All right. So we already did this chorus, so we will pick up here.
The ones who made you.
And that's why, my love, you'll never live without. I know you want me, girl, cause I can see you checking me out. And baby, you know you want me too. Don't try to deny it, baby, I'm the only one for you. Damn girl, I'm beginning to sprout an alfalfa. Why should I wash my filthy mouth out? You think that's bad? You should hear the rest of my album. Never has there been such finesse and nostalgia. Man, Cass, I don't mean to message a gal, but Jessica Alba put her breasts on my mouth, bro. Wowzers, I just made a mess of my trousers. And they wonder why I keep dressing like Elvis. Lord help us, he's back in his pink out shirt, looking like someone shrinked his outfit. I think he's about to flip. Jessica, rest assured, Superman's here to rescue ya. Can you blame me? You're my Amy, I'm your Blake. Matter of fact, bake me a birthday cake with a saw blade in it to make my jailbreak. Baby, I think you just met your soulmate. Now break it down, girl.
Through the door, it was clear to me. You're the one they adore, who they came to see.
Who they came to see.
You're a rock star,
Baby,
everybody wants you. Yeah, who can really blame you? We're the ones who made you.
Okay. So after second verse, it goes into the chorus. Then there's this little bridge here, which he does. It says, "And that's why, my love, you'll never live without. I know you want me, girl, 'cause I can see you checking me out. And baby, you want me too. Don't try to deny it, baby. I'm the only one for you." I actually like that part of the song.
Yeah, it's good. It's funny.
All right, third verse, more celebrities we're talking about. So, damn girl, I'm beginning to sprout an alfalfa. Why should I wash my filthy mouth out? So, alfalfa
From
from
like the Little Rascal.
yeah,
I never watched it, but I just know that he has like a thing in his hair.
his hair sticking up. So, yeah, he's making allusion to getting a boner. Uh, yeah,
Okay.
sprouting an alfalfa.
I,
Why should I wash my filthy mouth out? You think that's bad? You should hear the rest of my album, which is funny because we're in the middle of Relapse, and this is a fucking wild album. We already up to this point we already did My Mom, Insane, Same Song and Dance, Hello. So yeah, if people are upset by what he's saying here, they'll definitely be, shocked and appalled with the rest of the album.
Mhm.
Never has there been such finesse and nostalgia. Man, Cash, I don't mean to mess with your gal, but Jessica Alba put her breast in my mouth, bro. So there's finesse and nostalgia. I guess for his music, he's back after being gone. And then Cash, which is Jessica Alba's husband, or I don't know if they're still married, but yes. And he's saying, I don't mean to mess with your gal, but Jessica Alba put her breast in my mouth. And then Wowzers, I just made a mess in my trousers, and they wonder why I keep dressing like Elvis. So yeah, he's saying he came in his pants, and they wonder why I keep dressing like Elvis. So he's dressing up like Elvis. So there was a lot of parallels people drew between Eminem and Elvis for obvious reasons. They're white entertainers and doing black music. And they also became the biggest stars in the world, which Eminem was.
True.
So there's always his whole career. There's been
I never thought of it like that. I was gonna be like, Elvis isn't a rapper.
yeah, no, there's always
But
been
I get it.
those parallels between them.
Yeah.
And then he continues quoting someone else talking about him. Lord help us, he's back in his pink Alf shirt, looking like someone.
the alien guy.
Yes. Lord help us, he's back in his pink Alf shirt, looking like someone shrinked his outfit. So I guess he's wearing very small.
Oh, or is he
Well,
wearing like the same shirt that Alf would wear?
Yeah,
Tiny, tiny shirt.
yeah.
That's funny.
Yes.
I was imagining like a polo with like Alf on it for some reason.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
And then he continues, I think he's about to flip. Jessica, rest assured, Superman's here to rescue ya.
Thank you.
So I believe he's talking about Jessica Simpson here,
Hmm.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And then he says, "Can you blame me? You're my Amy. I'm your Blake." So I assume
Amy.
Amy Winehouse and her
Oh.
boyfriend, I believe. Let's see. if I'm making this
Oh my
up.
God, this was so long ago.
Yeah, I wonder if she was still alive at this time.
Probably.
Yeah, Amy Winehouse and Blake Fielder. Yeah. Can you blame me? You're my Amy. I'm your Blake. Blake. Matter of fact, bake me a birthday cake with a saw blade in it to make my jailbreak. Baby, I think you just met your soulmate. No, break it down, girl. So yeah, obviously Amy and Blake had a fucked up relationship. You know, they did drugs together and shit. She ultimately died of
Yeah.
overdose. So he's saying they have, they're each other's soulmates. Bake him a birthday cake with a saw blade so he can break out of jail like in the old movies and cartoons. I think you met your soulmate. All right. So then we heard the chorus. There's just a little bit more to the song. We'll let
Yeah.
it play out.
Who made you?
So baby, baby, get down, 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 baby, get down, 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 baby, get down, 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 baby, get down, baby, get down, 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 baby, get down, 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 baby, get down, 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 baby, get down, get down. Oh, Amy, rehab never looked so good. I can't wait. I'm going back. Woo! Dr. Dre, 2020. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it just fades out. So he does this little outro. Says, so baby, get down, 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 baby, get down, blah, 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 blah. And then he says, oh, Amy. It's okay.
I'm bored, I swear.
He said, oh, Amy, rehab never looked so good. So obviously, it's actually a double
It was her
entendre.
song, Rehab, or was it an album?
It was a song.
Yeah.
Yeah, so double entendre. Actually, maybe not. I don't know if she went to rehab, actually, or not. We know the famous song, They Try to Make Me Go to
Rehab.
Rehab. I said no, no. Yeah,
Yeah. But I wasn't sure if that was the name of the album also. I don't
maybe.
know.
I'm not sure. And then he says, I can't wait. I'm going back, which is so funny
I'd
because
never go back.
saying Amy Winehouse makes rehab look so good that he's like, oh, I can't wait. I'm going back. Haha, woo. Dr. Dre 2020.
Woo.
Yeah, Dr. Dre 2020.
That's so random.
So we discussed early on when we started doing these reactions that Dr. Dre had the album The Chronic 2001,
Yeah.
which was released in 1999. So I think it was like Suge Knight or somebody had a song called like The Chronic 2000, whatever it was. Dr. Dre had to do, he had to go into the future another year. So he said that like, oh, I'm just 2 years ahead of everybody else. So Eminem, you hear throughout his career, he always shouts out like a year or two after, the year it currently is. And then he starts getting silly on this one. He
Yeah,
said
it's like
2020
2020.
and
Like,
Rain Man.
damn.
Remember he did 2,020,000,
Oh,
that
like
one.
a ridiculous.
Yeah. So that's that. All right. We made you.
So it's good. The rhyme schemes are good. The beat's like so fun.
It
Like,
is.
it's so fun. But I can't help but think of the Ken Kniff song. So that's all I could think about.
Yeah. Yeah, so no, it is a good song and it's fun. And like you said, the beat's incredible.
Yeah.
His rhyming's very good. His cadence, I feel like this is like the early stages of where, I mean, he did throughout his whole career, but where he really started working with like his cadence and his delivery. And obviously there's some accent slightly,
It's cool though.
but yeah, he really does work with that shit in this song and it's good and the content's funny and it's a fun song.
Yeah.
Like I said, just by default, it's like my least favorite song on the album, but it's not that I don't like it. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's out of place, which probably was intentional. They probably told him he needed to have
A single.
yeah, and something like fun because the whole rest of the album's so dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what the rest of the songs are, but so far, I guess, yeah.
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 All right.
Well, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yes, see you. Bye.